to do is come over to the left and click on content, and you then want to go and click on live, and you should go and see your broadcast here we just created. Then what you want to do is hover over it and click on view in live control room, so you can then
Oh my gosh. It took forever, bro. It took forever. Oh my. Hello? It took forever, bro. It took forever. Oh my. Hello? It took forever, bro. Oh my. Hello? So college football, chat. So college football. Turn the volume all the way down. Hello? So college football, chat. So college football. Dang, I'm lagging. Turn the volume all the way down. Hello? So college football, chat. So college football. Dang, I'm lagging. Alright, you want me to turn the volume all the way down. Hello? So college football. QB, bro. No. Alright. Hold up, can it? Is it? Okay. Locker. Zone. I'm gonna go to Digger today. Hold up. Make sure I'm blocked, because I think I clicked something. Okay. What is wrong on my keyboard to go in? My laggy off. Hold up. already got the safety. My laggy, oh, I can't do anything. You're running back kicking, bro. What the heck? Probably gonna be selling for cause my lag, bro. Hold on, he took my FPS, bro. But I gotta vote myself QB. I'm gonna just vote myself on for it. But oh my god. I'm right here. Dang. I don't know, I just felt like it. Wait, I'm supposed to be quarterback. Why am I at wide receiver position, bro? What about that QP? I don't know, man. I'm about to switch to wide receiver. Yeah, I might as well put the Roberts. Hey, was it fly high there? I want to jump high. I'm flying. Burn. Hey, it's good though. What's the stream name called? I forgot the stream name, chat. I forgot, bro. Hold up, what's the thing called, bro? Playing Roblox football games. Forgot already. My memory is horrible, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Roblox. Let me just copy and paste it. Hey. Bro, every time I do that, it's just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my laggy R, bro. Need a new PC, bro. I need a new PC, bro. But tell them broke. land, and then cut back, and then boom, I'm wide chat. Dang, that was over. Oh my gosh. Cut this way, right here, right here. Wide, I'm wide open, right here, right here. Oh my gosh, I'm not right there. I'm not right there, bro. That was so underthrown, bro. Alright, bet. Oh. Anyways. TD. We got the TD jack. That was, I mean, it kind of was, though. Okay. Hurry up, hike, hurry up, hike. We open, hurry up, hike. Oh my gosh. Alright. Never mind. Oh my friend Joe, he's so good too. Oh my goodness, seemed to let me QB. I mean, what, did they catch it? Did they say it was good? It's my fit though. I need to take the ski though. It's red, but it's alright. Yeah, he said he was in, right? So let me go to the live stream thingy. I need to check the thing. Hold on, I'm on the wrong thing, so it's slow. I need to check and then go to the analytics thingy. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing still. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here while on live, but I think it's okay anyway. Alright, I checked the thing. Blue Lock is actually a great... Hold on, should we play Blue Lock? I don't know how to play, but... it's whatever. Holy, I'm laggy. Dang it! I read him like a book too. Tackle him. Bruh. W. Look at my king, bro. Man, they got the TD, bro. I go to football fusion, man. You have like a thing so I can see chat. Should I go to spaces? What's that called? That's the name. Oh shoot. Oh, that was for him. I thought I sold. He open. I know, right? It's like Ted. Hold on, I'm laggy. Oh, I'm about to say, don't throw it to me, bro. W. Chat. I'm talking all my knuckles. I don't think y'all see me TV yet. Like it's head. I'm gonna go full screen because this is just. Oh my god! For me, sometimes full screen make it a little better, but sometimes I leave. I gotta redoing. Dang, when am I gonna leave? That took a little long. Whoa, what is he playing? Anyways, what do I want to go to football? I'm gonna go to football fusion. For real, for real. College football a little laggy. You're not going to damn. Blocks. Cause Roblox a little. What should I stream tomorrow? Like Girl Garden or something? Like Murder Mystery something? I don't know. Like Football Fusion 1v101, something like that, 2v2. Universal. Do some. You just go to Football Fusion real quick. You know what I'm saying? Whole Football Fusion not laggy, cause Football Fusion never be laggy. It don't be laggy at all. Well, sometimes my keys be delaying. Like what am I? I look like a bot, bro. It's delaying so bad. It's not laggy, but I don't know how they keep me. But I'ma try for the fun of it. For the fun of it, I'ma try. I can't hear. How about the Football Fusion sound? Like no sound no more, bro. Like why is my thing? I wanna clip some. Like why? What's the reason? Bruh, I'm right here. We gotta be dead ass, bro. Like I'm right here. Bro. Blind. He didn't even catch that too. Okay. Go back. Just keep right. I'm like fucking PC, bro. This is I don't think like I'm not even going that way and like it's still like what the hold on, let me type the why is it still spamming A? What the heck? Like am I when I'm still going this way? What is oh my can't even see it. Oh my gosh, bro. What is wrong with my PC, bro? What is wrong with this? I don't like this, bro. Oh my gosh. I look like a bot. Like, what the? Cannot play Roblox like this. This is so I look like a bot. I can't even press to leave, bro. Oh my gosh. Laggy all. Laggy all PC. I think I need a new PC, bro. Oh, how my live stream, boy. Okay. I can track the field. I think I just need some I wanna go to Cedar Point, chat. What I got planned? Hmm. Alright, should I just like doing this like for the fun of it, like see people get matched? Bro, are y'all like, are we for real, bro? Are we for real? Alright, I'm about to just go in here and just talk. This is sad. I need to restart my PC. If I do that, the live is gonna end, right? So, man. Okay, well that's not working. No, the Big Ol' Burger King. Neither. Why is the Christian God truth? I don't think I understand. Bruh, I could have did that a long time ago. Oh, that's sponsor my slow off. Alright. I don't have any room, so I'm broke. I ain't got any game passes on this account, but my other one I do. Assumptions? Huh. What even is past the phone? Well, I'm 14, but I'm not joining that one. What is this? Should I just make up a random story like my freezer was too hot or something? Or like my oven got a haircut or something? There's literally like nothing on here but freaky people, bro. Thank you. Freaking it literally said matching goon, bro. Like, what the heck?
Wait list. So when you
Like,
join, you are just gonna be moderator again.
Alright, cheers, bye.
like,
Just
bro.
okay. So the group is booming. EBK TAU. Why do you
TAU.
want to speak?
Because I want to.
Because what?
Do.
Yeah, you have to get a reason. And also, you also have to be 13 to speak up here. That is the rules, else you cannot speak. Well, I'm gonna try then. And if you're not 13 or over 13, then you're gonna.
I am.
Hello.
Are you even over 13, bro?
I am 13.
Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm from Denmark, so Denmark voice is different than USA because our way to talk is more light and not dark.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Wait on news, but now you know.
Uh-huh. Alright, man. I don't know.
Okay, well, I didn't kick the person out.
I'm not finding a heart, bro. Why am I in row space? I'm supposed to be in fucking football games, bro. I'm gonna do that after.
No.
For real.
Well, yes, older than me.
Okay. Like someone older than her, not like someone younger than her. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. No,
Mhm.
not younger than
This
me.
is interesting.
That's a no. It's like older.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she's 17.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm 17, guys. Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the people here are like younger or probably a little older.
What's even the age limit?
Yeah. Well,
She wants to be victim? What?
huh? Bro, I'm 17. The fuck you
A
mean?
little crazy. She's almost like 18, so. Or did you just turn 17?
Well, I turned 17 in January.
You do not care.
So,
Okay, so, yeah. I don't think
Nah,
you could probably be
leave,
victim,
bro.
but.
Oh, my bad. Bro, that's the fastest leave in freaking 2025 history, bro. I'm telling you. Alright, you're supposed to be in a football game, so let me go back to college. Let's see which friend I joined. It's doing this thing again, bro. Do that again. Hey. Be correct. I mean, it should work the third time. See? Like, I told y'all, man. Always gotta go for QB, man. Hey. That a snag? Because it's what it looked like from the corner of my eye. In my preview. What's the score? 28-26? Okay. Decent. Okay, so this is a competitive. Thank you, bro. I'm finally in a competitive game, bro. Honestly, it's been a long time. I've been in many blowouts, bro. Tell you. I've been enjoying a competitive game in so long. Okay, it's doing this thing again, bro. Alright, now let me lock in, bro. Am I not gonna get a blocker, bro? can't see that, but it's good. Dang, I'm like, he almost, like, brother, DL almost had me, bro. I need a O-line. Dang. Like, move, bro. Holy lag. Oh, lag! Oh, I have to do that. Don't throw it, bro. I have to throw it. You really get on my nerves, bro. I realize I'm gonna be streaming for right now. I'm telling you. Bro, tuck the ball. Hey. Got the first, yay. I wish I wasn't laggy, but that's my only wish. Maybe like a new PC or something. But yeah, that's like, and you know, like, I hate when people cut. Like, that's the only thing I hate about wide receivers, sure. Like, they always be cutting, bro. Like, they always cut. That's like my top 10 worst thing ever, bro. Like, that's my worst thing in a running back or a freaking, I don't know, bro. And then I'm not going to get voted because cat. Like, this is what really pissed me the fuck off. Like, I can't do shit because everybody is so ass. Oh my fucking gosh. Like, holy airball. What the fuck? I gotta be a QB perk in the first place, bro. We need a QB perk. What's wrong with you? This is so annoying, bro. This is so annoying. Like, gosh. That's why I don't really be playing that game. I just be playing it just like, I don't know. I just play it, then every time I get mad. I quit. I don't care. I'm not playing that game ever again, bro. I'm just barely in the competition. Like, you just barely do anything. I'll go back to football fusion. Like, I turned my PC on 5 minutes ago, and it's already burning, steaming hot. Like, it is steaming hot. Like, I have a whole red mark on my hand. It's 20,000 degrees. Like, oh my. Hurry up and restart. The server is busy. Bro. So I'm telling you, Roblox is kind of... I might as well go to chat. Bro. Holy moly. I see the only one running now. There's somebody in here from the Bahamas. Bahamas? Okay, he's on the fast, I guess. I did the 300 meter in 29 seconds. Can he beat 29 seconds? My world record is 29 seconds. He almost there. You gotta beat mine. You gotta beat it. See if he can. 7. No, he did not beat it. He almost beat it by like 20 seconds. Not like 3, 4, 5 seconds. I would have won, for real. But, okay. How do y'all play on mobile? this one, all you gotta do is just press W and Q and E for real. I'm gonna do E and F, but like, can't change it for real. So, go. Oh shit, Jamaica, right? Jamaica. Alright, let me stop. Alright. Dang, I'm the slowest over here. I'm laggy. That's exactly. My laggy off, bro. My laggy off. My laggy off caused me to be last place, bro. My lag caused me to be in last place. Oh, no way. No way. No way. No way my lag caused me to be put back, bro. It's not even fair. Like, that's not even fair, bro. Oh. The whole track, basically. Wait, is this whole track 800 meters or 400 meters? Wait, is this whole track 1,000? So, okay. I think Roblox just the reason why everything's laggy, bro. That's what I think. Like, he was put back. Everybody in Roblox. Let's regular grow a garden. Freaking grow a garden. No, I'm lagging so bad, bro. No, I'm not. See now. He didn't get to jump. Oh my gosh. Like, what? I didn't stop. Why am I not jumping? What's wrong with my jump? I can't jump. I don't know, bro. Just left. No, I quit. Bro. I quit. I can't, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't deal with this lag, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I just can't. Freaking living. Can't, bro. Just can't. Can't. Freaking living. Do I go to Ultimate Football? Uh-huh. Can't, bro. Just can't. Freaking living. The heck? Bro, do I go to Ultimate Football? The heck? Can't, bro. Can't. Freaking living. The heck? Bro, do I go to Ultimate Football? I don't really want to play Ultimate. It's kind of annoying. I think it's bot. Can I not go full screen? Alright, let me check Football Fusion. What? Let me go practice real quick. Let me just go practice. You know, so I need to practice. You know, practice. I need to practice. Alright, bro, freak this. Bro, I need to calm my mind. I need to calm my mind. So you know what? You know what, bro? I'm gonna just go to this game. Trust me, you're so. Oh, I was joining the game and then I left. I'm a dummy, bro. It's a problem on this summer school, bro. I'm kind of slow. Alright. I'm about to play this because I'm getting annoyed right now. Like, actually. Well, I ain't seen anything change. You probably a big old banana, bro. What the heck? Alright, what's in stock? Be something good, bro. Alright. That's interesting. At least an advanced sprinkler. At least give me an advanced sprinkler. Oh! Well, that's better. I never see this on stock. I don't think it was ever on stock, bro. Like, there was so many golly sprinklers in there, but I was in a college football game. And then I was like, cooking. Once again, it's jumping by itself. I just love jumping. Wish I had Robux. Why not go give me Robux now? The heck, did I just shift? Got 5 golly, 1 master. It's interesting. I don't know why it's still moving by itself. Maybe I just need a new keyboard. Maybe that's just the reason why. Yeah, that's probably just the reason why. Yeah, that's maybe why. I should need a new keyboard. Was it because I got sticky thing on? That sticky thing? Sticky keys. My God, I'm looking beautiful though. Oh, force. Like by the time this fills up, chat, but it looks so beautiful. Not even joking, bro. Let's go to his garden. I just need some cosmetics, some stuff. So all celestial, bro. I think Grow Garden update is next Saturday, or is it this Saturday? Am I slow? Is it this Saturday? I'm not sure. Might be this Saturday. Might be tomorrow. I don't know. I'm for sure finna be there. But I'm gonna be live streaming. I hope. Alright, got my sweet soaker. Supposed to be doing it to someone like my other account. I'm about to say, do I not have basic sprinkler, bro? Look at my beautiful garden. My beautiful garden. Look at my garden. I have 2 loquat trees. I could have had 3, because there was one yesterday. Or was that Fioji? That was Fioji. What's my Fioji seed at? I mean, my Fioji tree. I know I have one. I already know I have a Fioji tree. Yeah, right here. Oh, there's just a peep. That's prickly pear. With my Fioji. Yeah, that's his Fioji. But I also have one. Oh wait, no, yeah, I do. It's just that it's on a different account. It's on my phone. Oh, there's one right here, right now. If there is, y'all owe me 1,000 Robux. Dang, this avocado, so it's cool. Seeds. Oh, I'm slow. And oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Let me just walk away. Yeah. Oh, that did not go as planned. Anyways, go to the cosmetic shop so I can get some cosmetics for my garden. Yay! Alright, sir, give me some cosmetics, bro. What you got? Cabana? I don't know what the heck that is. I want that. What else I want? I want this. I want... That's way too expensive, bro. Just bought that just for the fun of it, I guess. I don't know why. I'm slow, guys. I'm about to search up how to not be slow. Wrong place. I said hold and drag. That's exactly what I'm doing. You said hold. I'm not as stupid though. What the heck, bro? They must think I'm stupid. Yo, Red Fox. Bro, who want my Red Fox and Grow Garden? Cause like, this is really getting on my nerves. Like this Red Fox, like it's really hitting me, bro. Like it's really getting on my nerves, bro. Like you can actually like, but you can't sit on this. Sit on this down stuff, right? That's cool. Did I not get the umbrella, bro? I'm slow. Big old prickly pear. Alright, how much is this worth? Why is he right here with a caterpillar? Go to the thing. It's okay. How much is the big banana? These are big too. I'm about to check chat. I'm about to check chat in a second. Hey, the same, almost the same price. Hey, how much is this turtle? Oh, let me stop trolling, bro. Oh, so. How do my pets get older, bro? How do my pets get older? Oh, okay, I understand it now. Okay, well, I want to sell this, so. So I'm gonna feed you, then it's gonna be even better. Okay, that makes sense. Here, take this banana. Forgot. Okay. So it should be aging even better. And then when it gets to 100, it's gonna be the best ever. Oh, let me start. Wait, that kind of sounded weird. Okay. See, my garden looking kind of nice. Well, it is nice. Not kind of. It is nice. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it doesn't have a percentage for it though. Don't got a percentage of like the percentage of stealing a random crop or a seed. I wish I had Robux. I had a candy blossom. No way he has a dragon pepper. Oh, he left. Should I go on the call with Carl? See, I don't know who that is. I'm about to ask him if he want to join my live. Call him on Discord. If he's not on Do Not Disturb. And if you would check his Discord messages. And check my live. Alright, bro. Let me go to Discord. Oh man, oh man, oh man. My brother was on Discord, on this one Discord server. But like, if y'all know what a Roblox condo is. Bro, he was freaking gooning to that. I do not want to see this. I do not want to see naked people, bro. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Just in case, cause he be doing some stuff on there. I don't know how. I don't even know how he got on to my Discord. Like, I don't even tell him my password to stuff. I don't even tell him my password and stuff. He just be getting in somehow. So I'm not gonna risk it and get banned on YouTube. Why am I still jumping? Alright, so I'm just gonna preview it. Okay, I'm glad. Oh, I was talking to my friend. Okay, that's fine. He's on Do Not Disturb, like always. Might send him on Roblox. Do the C stuff just restart? Okay, let me check before I go. Okay. Stupid fox. So like, can I use my recall wrench, please? Like, dang. See, how would these always on stock? It's divine and stuff, but these never be on stock. That don't make sense, man. It's confusing, bro. Let me stretch. Oh, dang. Combobulated. Like, what the heck, man? So, I just chat him. Why does he have so much friends? That's surprising. But anyways, he probably won't even see it. He's blind. He doesn't know how to check stuff, but it's whatever. Okay, I cooled my mind. So now we could go on Football Fusion probably. This thing is supposed to be called playing football games, but I'm about to just change it to playing Roblox at this point. Yeah, I might just change it to freaking. I don't know, man. Let me change the thing. How do I change the title? That's surprising. Okay. How do I? Oh, okay, I got it right here. All right, I changed it to playing Roblox. So we about to go to Murder Mystery V. I don't even know her. I don't even know who freaking Aisha is or Aisha, whatever the freak the name is. How do I end the stream when I want to end the stream? Just so I know. Oh, okay. I see.
Even a gun for you. It was just like your aura that.
All right.
Exactly. Like my aura is so.
All right, I got it.
I have that Andrew Tate aura for real. It was so negative that the gun had.
Can't even play Murder Mystery,
No,
bro.
but I got that Mr. Beast Andrew Tate aura for real. Like I'm actually so legendary. It'll be
I don't think
I know
anybody
where you live.
cares.
I know where you live. Remember that.
Oh, okay.
Wait, am I muted? Stop. Why do you stop doing
And I am innocent and laggy. An innocent laggy man.
What was I about to do?
Trying to play Roblox, but I can't.
Okay, I just lost my brain. Let's see. Last time I filmed my bomb jump up here. Let's see if I can do it. Never mind. Ooh. Oh, not. Don't get the gun. Don't get the gun. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, yes, I would have right there. I would have so mad. Come here. No. My apologies. I got it. That's right. Ooh. She's coming from here. I told you. Chase. You go from here. I go from there.
I bet.
Oh. Ooh, I needed that gun. You got this.
No, I suck. I am laggy too. I can't do anything!
Oh my god!
Yay! Oh yeah, and I kept that on my live too. Guys, I'm like that, bro. Chat, I'm like that. Chat, I'm just like that, bro.
I hate this game, bro.
Oh, really, I'm like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't like that.
I have such a girly screen. You do? You sound like a girl.
I have pencilizer knife. I have pencil knife.
Stop skimming, though. Bro, Cloudy, get out of here, bro.
And people think that's funny, bro? What is funny about that?
Ah, hell nah. It's either you or you.
Can't tell what's funny about that.
It's twin. It's twin. I'm telling you, bro. It's twin. I swear it's twin.
All my friends on me. She be demanding me to play with her. She said she's gonna kidnap me, so I have to take a shower,
Oh, the jukes are crazy. The
and
jukes
then
are crazy. The
like
jukes are crazy.
she said I'm not gonna take a shower.
I can't get up there, bro.
So I don't know. The heck?
Yeah, look at E-boy. Look at E-boy. Look at E-boy. I ain't no E-boy. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Alright. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop aura farming.
Not too much on my cousin. I'm gonna do it. I'm
Kinda like
whoever the little
doing-
extra. That's why I told the doctor to trick you. You I'm gonna get voice. So I'm just like take that.
Oh, these are fun.
Bro, I can't.
Now you
That's what I'm saying, man.
let you slide, let you ride. That's not a homicide. Yeah, that's me. So I
Take
can
off
talk
the
about
Roblox. You're not tough. You're not tough. You're like a squeaker. Turn off your mic. Turn off your mic. You're not tough. You're not tough.
Yeah, bro's really not tough. Like he's sincerely not tough. Why did that person exist? I don't know.
Why she's so tough?
I guess he left. My friend left. I don't know.
Whoa! Your mom? No, I fell. Let me up, please. No. Bro, what's with my
Damn, how you keep missing, bro? Oh my god. Okay.
Keep talking then. Bruh.
That's
Bruh, you're
exactly
a
why she stinks.
No, that was not fair.
The heck? Yeah, I need to ban him or that ban people. I need to ban some people. They're taking a long time to load. Niggas.
Whoa, my mic was not muted. Little bro, come here, little bro.
Bro, what?
Bro. I'm about to bust. You got me. You killed me.
What? You just clip that.
Bro, it's weird. It was. But you killed me, bro. Like, you wouldn't. Okay. Ew, what is this? Wait, I'm gonna play as a Barbie, guys. Okay, wait, let me look in. Why are you so zesty? Yo, this is okay.
Yeah, can't see anything, bro.
Think you're funny?
This freaking loading screen. Like, every server I join, like, I know it's not just me who's laggy, but every server I join, people saying they laggy, bro.
I kind of want to play the hood. Does anyone play Fortnite with me?
I forgot. Let you slide.
Fortnite.
The hood, no, it's not, bro. The hood is so tough, bro. What are you talking about? Look at you, bro. Look at you. I don't know what you're talking.
I'm leaving. Can't leave. Oh. See the book about freshman high school. I'm downloading a. This is for when I go to high school. Okay, the book was made in quarantine, so I had this book for a long time. I don't care anymore. Alright. His name is Carl. He's an interesting man. So let's see if he would like to join my live stream. He spent 1 trillion shekels already, bro. How does he spend 1 trillion shekels already? I'm not even joking. Oh, my dad calling me, chat. Hold on, I'll be back. My calling me. I'm back. That's it. Make a phone call. Make a phone call. Alright. Did he even look? Alright. He didn't even look. Oh, what is... I might go on YouTube and see his, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Well, I died on top on my computer, bro. Did he leave or something? He left, bro? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. But playing Discord, so I don't know. I was telling him I don't see it. W username. Okay, what do I play, chat? What do we play? What do I play? What is this? I'm just trying out random games for real. Cause I don't know. I'm gonna pop this. I just pour it on the floor. Pour the water on the floor. Cause it smells like alcohol. Wonder why. I don't drink alcohol though. What does alcohol taste like? I wonder what alcohol tastes like. I'm very curious. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, can't press play though. While setting the credits. Oh, fuck! I can't play. So what do I basically do here? This is interesting. There's police inside of the house. Get out! Get out my house! Get out! Get out! Get out! Screams like that, bro. Oh, I'm wanted! Oh, shoot! Don't get out. Break the window. Get out my house. Get out my house. Shoot. Get the freak out. Everybody on the ground. Hey, everybody on the ground. Oh, I died. Well, I'm in jail. This is awesome, man. We live in Massachusetts. Or the servers are Massachusetts. Right now. Can I spawn a... laggy as H. I'm laggy as heck. Or look weed. I don't like that. I mean, it's very interesting. I'll say it's interesting. That's all I gotta say. That it's interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's very cool. So some very okay. Oh, this is also interesting. An AI war. Um, that's a lot of visits. You'll see the battle of AI in game. Just enjoy the battle, or you can spawn units whenever you type. Too many bots can lag. This seems nice. Okay. I guess I can play this for 2 seconds, not too long. But if it comes to my interest, it might become longer. I don't know. Okay. I do not like that. Can we steal some brain rots? Should I steal some brain rots? Okay, I can't find this stream, so I'll go back to my stream. Oh no. So let's just see this really quick. It seems interesting. Here's stuff come to my interest. Oh, so there's other people in here. Yay. Look, I guess I gotta wait for it to load or something. I guess I gotta wait for it to load. Supposedly, I'll wait for it to load. So I could skip it. Yeah. If this takes too long, then I'm gonna just leave. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Okay, I'm just leaving now. Okay. Let's see what finals are doing. Sometimes this helps. You know what? Sorry. Sesame your soul. If I take your soul, if I take your soul. What was that thing called? Podium? Punching the wall. I'm upset for punching the wall. Let's see. Is gay okay? No, it's not okay.
Turkey bacon. Oh,
No.
what's good with
This is a
those?
situation where you don't get any bacon. It's infinite games, but no games. And infinite bacon with no bacon.
Then what's the point?
Uh-huh.
Because bacon's amazing.
I'd
Well, I
say
know Dionysus.
hmm,
Is this a trial?
yeah.
No.
What?
I think we're finally being punished.
What
I
is
think
the
they need
god
to-
of wine asking?
Yeah, I think.
What?
Listen,
Yeah,
I just like Greek
hey,
mythology, and I picked out
Don,
this username at like
Don.
3 a.m. when I was bored.
Don, I don't they know that we used to be Nazis and that we helped Hitler? I think we're being tested
What?
right now. I think we're being
Why are you
tested.
giving away our identities, bro? You're not
No.
discreet at all. You are not discreet. You are not discreet.
Don't tell them.
Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
I'd say infinite bacon, no bacon. I want to say hi to my
Infinite
new
Infinite
viewers.
bacon,
What's
but no
good?
games. I'm going with infinite bacon but no games because at least I get something out of it.
bacon on bacon.
Anyways,
Yeah.
would you rather move the age of consent up by 10 or bring it down by 2?
What?
Okay.
Wait, can
Would you
I
rather
know what
bring
the
the age of
original one
consent
is?
up
What's
by
the
10?
original one is?
By 2.
Hey, yo, Spider-Man, family friendly.
That's low-key crazy.
Listen, how did he even
Anyway.
type that?
Why
No,
do
it's
we
like
He
a
type that?
used the
special
copy-paste
word.
generator thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what was I gonna say? What is the original age?
Also,
18.
but that's
So would you
devious.
rather move it to
Eight.
28 or down to 16?
Yeah, I think
My-
I'm a
You know,
little
wait, I have two
thinking on a
sides right now.
wait, Loki. On a logical scale, if you bring it
Dang,
up
I'm
to
not
28, then the human mind would be
Almost there.
technically already developed by that time. But if it's 16,
Yeah, fully
oh
developed.
boy.
Which would
Oh,
lead
boy.
to less, well, actually, no, never mind.
Well, no. It would
Spider-Man?
actually
Spider-Man
increase
for you?
in what do you call it? CP, but that's not the point.
For running back?
Technically, yeah.
Nova left.
Because
It
like
would
all the models are
increase.
going to be like in their 30s.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this
Yeah.
right now. For Spider-Man, it would be 14. Can we just like acknowledge that real quick? That's concerning.
Oh, in my country.
How do you type that? I'm trying to get that. I might get banned though, so
You're not gonna watch
depends.
it. Shut up.
I'm just here to watch.
You bitch, you're gonna go.
Okay, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, nobody's getting matched, so
Bro,
we're doing this week. Listen to be don't judge. Okay, it's interesting.
like you think no one has this like we listen, we don't judge. You okay?
I might get suspended for this, but whatever. So
Okay, he doesn't care.
in my
W.
PE class, I told him to use the restroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
This weird old coach said, "Can I come?"
Oh.
Traumatized. Yeah, that's worse than I thought.
That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
laugh.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might give you mod for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, na. Okay, I'm sorry. You go.
Not.
Hey. It doesn't only have to be embarrassing things. It could be like anything crazy. By the way.
Oh, okay. So like one time we had like a school party and everybody was going and like someone, I don't know who, snuck in a bunch of like ninth graders. We're in middle school and like a bunch of ninth graders came and they brought drugs and a bunch of a bunch of kids from my class got drugs. Yeah.
Okay, that was actually crazy. You also might get mocked for that. Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay, who want to go next? Oh, girl, what the heck? Someone that hasn't went. Yuri went. Okay, someone new. Do you guys want? Oh. Do you want to go?
How are you gonna
Do you
play
guys
hot
want to play hot
potato,
potato?
bro?
Nah. Okay. Who wants to do hot potato?
Not me.
Hello.
Bobo just
Okay, so who
yapping.
do you guys think had the craziest we listen, we don't judge? Beastie. Do you guys think this is boring? Be honest. Okay. What is
Hella
something
bro.
that won't make it boring? Okay. So you won. Here you go.
Okay, one time I was in Costco buying stuff, and I was boring, so I was like dancing around because I was a little child. So I danced around in Costco, and an old lady hit me in the face.
Oh.
And when it started, and I said, "Girl, what the hell? What the heck? What the heck?" And she said, "Stop dancing, you monkey." And I said, "Oh, okay." And she started walking away, and I put my leg, and she fell. And I said, "Oh, I don't know. The floor was wet." And I put a water bottle in the floor.
Oh.
There's two people, by the way.
Okay. That was something.
Drake, bro.
Girl. Hot potato.
No.
Yeah, I got when I was in 5th grade, one of my friends. Wait, can it be friends or it has to be us?
It could be like anything.
Oh, well, my friend, he brought drugs to school and a vape, and then the teacher caught him and he got suspended. And then I caught him after school, and then his mom was whooping his ass a lot.
Oh.
He was crying like a little girl.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay.
That was not funny, bro. She got stretched just like, I don't know. Get it old, bro. Alright.
True, but like,
As long as she's 6
you know,
people
they
on
just
here.
made them boring.
He just yapping.
The ending was low-key trash. It was
so
ass.
random, but it's
The
whatever.
what? What are we talking about?
Squid Games ending.
Oh shoot! I was just watching that before I joined.
Oh, what do you think of it?
I'm only on episode 1.
Yeah, same, bro. Don't worry about it.
I've watched 40 minutes of the first episode. I haven't even got to the part. Like, I'm at the part where they're like about to play the game.
I've binged it. So like, Bonnie, shut up.
Oh.
Anyway, I binged the whole show.
Whoa, what is bro?
Dude,
Hope.
the vibes were not it. What is this?
Look, you don't have to watch it, man. I'm not watching it.
James, that's wait. No.
Bro, I am so out of it, man. Bro.
Wait, you're still in school, huh?
Yeah. I speak with my eyes closed right now, man. I'm so tired.
Go to bed.
Bro, I just woke up, bro.
Wait. Say I'm a good boy. Who are you, dude? When did I meet you? Actually, cause you're no. Why do you leave now? Anyways. Okay.
You.
Hello.
You do you not remember me, Shark? The guy you met in BC? My nickname was Shark Big. Remember that or no?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
getting
so-
out. You played that same game and I donated you Robux, lol.
The dude just said lol out loud.
Karaoke. Man, I
Is
can't
gay okay?
hear
I don't
this
think
shit.
gay is okay. It's in a Bible too, so I think it's okay. Make sure my live is
Life, but
okay. Like
like
make sure it's just running.
saying stuff like wrong behind her back. You know what I'm saying? Because like God created us to not like, how do I say it? I can't say it.
Dang.
You're saying that God didn't
Roblox
put us on the earth to do that type of stuff. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him
I don't know what you
about you said
mean.
about God for real. I agree with him.
Okay, but the thing is about like God and stuff. Like God also says in the Bible to love all, even if sinned. I know if what I'm doing is a sin, you shouldn't, hate me or anyone else for doing, what they
Yeah,
want to
we
do.
don't.
You're supposed
We
to
don't
hate the
hate it
sin.
though.
It tells you to hate the sin, but not the
Yeah, you're supposed to
person.
hate the sin, not the person.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's what I mean. I dislike their actions and what they're doing, but
Yeah.
they're not me,
Yeah.
so I honestly don't really care. But my whole like perspective is just really based on my religion because it goes against it. And not only that, I
Mm-hmm.
think that it's a little bit like weird, even for my own morals as like a guy. Like I think it's weird that you would want to go for another guy when there's a woman that's literally made for you. You guys are meant to
It's
be
just
I
together,
agree.
I can't.
both
Yeah, well,
both of the genders.
but what's it called? I can't really control how I feel. The same way other people can't. You can't control the way you feel. Just the same way you like women, right? You don't like
Yeah, because it's
men.
normal.
But how is that normal?
It's normal because it's okay.
Normal in what
How do you
way?
make
In
a
the
child?
religious way?
How do
That's
you
the
make a
reason
child?
why God
No,
created
not even
women.
in a religious way. Like
I think gay people are slay.
like
I
what
really
do you?
like gay people. They ate. I have gay friends.
Yes.
They eat down.
No, yeah. But your point is to procreate, like. But at the end of the day, like, gay people can do that too with like sperm donors and stuff like that. Yeah, that may not be natural, but they can still do
No, but
it.
can they biologically actually mate with each other? That's my point. Like that's cool. They can sperm donors and stuff like that, but they cannot biologically
I
mate
don't
with each
think
other whatsoever.
gay,
And if you
Biologically,
truly do
like
love
what?
somebody, you would
I
love
don't
to have a
think gay
family with them.
guys are okay.
I'm not saying they
Yeah,
can't have a
you can have
family.
the
I'm not
family
saying
with
they can't have a
them.
family.
Can I
I'm not
hop
saying
Your
in?
that they
point
Can
can't
is
I
have a
to
hop
family.
in?
I'm
procreate,
talking
right?
about
No, yeah,
biologically.
fine. Can I speak?
Okay, yeah, I don't agree with
There's couples, man and female, who can't have a baby, who have to adopt, who have to, do sperm donations because they can't have a baby, you know? So your point is
yeah, you're correct.
men,
You're correct.
men
But
Yeah,
mothers
that's
you're
just
can
an
have
correct.
okay, okay. Yeah, but the thing is that it's just an unfortunate trait. You're just infertile. When you compare a man and a man, they're never ever gonna be able to biologically mate with each other. A man and a female, when they're both created, they have the ability to. Them being infertile is just an unfortunate event. It's just an unfortunate trait, and that's not a good point because, well, there's still men and women out there that are still fertile. And sure, it's to them, but it's just something that's just them being unlucky. It's not a biological thing. They're biologically they're not infertile. No, they both can mate with each other from the start, biologically, how it's meant. Oh, she got banned. It's unfortunate.
Well, I agree. I mean, that's the reason why God created woman and man. So, like, they could reproduce. Because what he said, he's correct. Men can't make babies. Can women make babies? I don't think. No, they can't.
Okay, so can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Well, no. If you know, like gay, you know, banging is a sin and it's so bad, why do guys have the G spot in their in their butt?
Oh, what spot?
Yeah, you know, like what, like some guys like when women like put you know, a fake thing inside. Oh, is
Uh,
that natural?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But you know, it's like a
No.
man and a woman, right?
Yeah.
But it's a man and a woman. Yeah, it's a man and a woman, so it's natural, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what? Okay. You know what?
So.
Amber, do you come, babe?
Do you ever like stop talking about gay people? That's just all I'm wondering. Like, I'm low-key
What?
thinking whether it's something you
It's a
have
debate topic.
internalized.
It's a debate.
It's a
I'm
debate.
thinking that you have like some internalized homophobia, and that.
Okay.
Okay, we're not talking about that. I don't know, but it's a debate topic. That's what we're meant to be talking about. So if you don't like that, then you can just leave. But this is the whole topic. I don't know. Like, yeah, like what?
Why don't you
Yeah,
join and then do that?
do what?
They clicked on it. They knew what they were clicking on, but they were like, "Oh, I don't like that."
Wait, don't swear, because it plays through my mic. By the way, like,
Bitch.
bro.
Oh, there we go. I clicked the wrong button.
So, like, do you think gay is okay?
Nah, I don't really think it's okay because, like, I don't think, like, lesbian or, like, gay is okay because think about it. Like, being lesbian is, like, try to, like, having, you know.
Okay, so, like, you know. Oh, okay. I was about to give a speech about something. I guess the server restarted. Oh. Let's see, the creator left? Something like that. Is religion all just one big mainstream cult? What are you doing? Because people say they don't believe in God. I just want to like ask them why they don't believe in God. You know. So see, right now we're having a Christian thing right now. So like, yeah.
It's actually cause I'm talking cosmic background, radiation, redshifts, the way galaxies are moving apart. That's not a belief. That is data. That has been proven. Just because we don't know every detail doesn't mean we throw in God. Saying God did it shuts down like the curiosity. Science is going to keep this up, dude. Science, it's all science. It's not freaking God. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself.
So are you just gonna talk the whole time, or do you want me to give you like evidence for God?
No, because you didn't talking over me, but I wasn't done. But okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we have the contingency argument for God's existence. So everything that exists has an explanation of its own existence. This is called the principle of sufficient reason. It states that for anything that exists, there is a reason why it exists. Either it exists necessarily, it cannot not exist, or exist contingently. It depends on something else for its existence. To make
And
this
why
more
does God
simple,
exist?
can I finish, dude? To make this more simple, a chair exists because someone made it. So that's contingent. It relies on someone else to make it or something else. Okay? So the universe exists. This is self-evident. We're here. The physical universe exists. Space, time, matter, and energy. Therefore, the universe must have an explanation for its existence.
Are you reading off
Since the
something?
universe,
Are you reading off
since the
something?
uni-
Are you reading off something?
I'm using my
Yes, he
Google
is.
Doc. I'm using my Google
Of
Doc,
course
dude.
you are. Of course you are, dude.
It's my Google Doc, dude.
You're not coming. You're not coming with a debate. You don't get to use.
Can I
Google.
finish?
Go ahead.
I'm not using Google. I'm using my own Google Doc, dude. I'm using my own doc with my own arguments.
I'm gonna let Shiloh up. Go ahead. Continue, dude. Don't talk over people. Please be respectful. Sorry.
Since the universe exists and it could have not existed, it is not logically necessary. It can imagine no universe. Its existence must have an external explanation. That is, the universe is contingent. Why? Because the chain of contingent things cannot go back infinitely. There must be a terminating cause that is not contingent itself. This necessary being must exist by the necessity of its own nature, be independent of anything else, and have the power to cause contingent things to exist. This being is what we call God. This necessary being is the ground of all being, the source of all contingent reality. The universe and everything in it is explained by this necessary being. This is not just any necessary being, but one with attributes that match what deists call God. Timeless, immaterial, powerful, and necessary. It needs to be powerful because it caused the entire universe. It needs to be immaterial because it's not part of the physical universe. It needs to be timeless because it exists outside of time, and since time began with the universe, it cannot. Explain what I just said.
You're reading off something and you're just going on a rant tangent instead of like having like, okay, so this means that this means that this. You can't just keep doing right.
That's how debaters.
Just let him.
No, you don't. Debaters explain things. You're just saying.
I already explained my point.
You're pushing a
I already
narrative.
explained my point.
So
I already explained my point. You just seem not genuine.
You didn't explain anything, babe.
Yes,
You
I
just
did.
said it.
You did.
Yes, I did.
You just said it.
Everyone else agrees with me. It's not my fault you can't understand it.
Babe,
it's not my fault.
Everyone agrees with you, hon. Nobody's agreeing with you because everybody. You're literally just saying things that come out your mouth. That's what I'm hearing right now, hon.
Dude, I did explain it.
Stay on one point. You don't just move on from one thing to another. Like I said, I'm going to answer your question now because I don't want to get off topic. You went on a rant tangent. You went on a rant tangent. So you have made the claim chairs are man-made. The universe isn't. Well, that's my claim. Because you said did you not say everything God exists and there's a reason why it exists? For example, a chair is just because someone made it, correct?
Yeah, God made people to make things on earth. That's why He made men.
You're going on
Stronger.
Yes, chairs have a designer.
Most likely smarter than women because they need to. That's how you reproduce. That's how you. That's exactly why we have internet.
Created by a God.
We have.
Some things are
Well,
made.
a woman did the internet, but we have traffic lights. We have technology.
Not everything that exists.
Think about all it is.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You're not understanding my argument.
I'm
That's
saying
what you're
the
saying, babe.
principle of sufficient no.
I'm probably not understand what you're saying because you keep going on a rant tangent. You keep saying I'm trying to understand you. I'm trying to understand you right now. I'm trying to figure out and read between the lines what you're saying because you keep going on Chat GPT. Babe, everything I say is logical and from me, not from a freaking Chat GPT, not from a freaking Google Doc. It's on me, boo.
Nothing you're
Trust.
saying is logical. You've just been making a
Maybe
bunch
he's
of.
just smart, baby. If you're smart, you're gonna say things out your mouth.
You've just
And
been making
explain
a bunch of sounds.
I'm talking. You don't get to just talk over me. Thank you. Like I said, a debate works like this. You don't just say things that come out your mouth. You have to have logical sources. You don't just say things, babe. That's what I'm trying to let you know. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Just like you trying to explain to the other guy how to debate, which you don't know how to either, because you're clearly just saying things. I'm talking over. I talked to him because he went on a rant tangent about a freaking Google Doc on a Google Doc. If you're gonna be on a debate, you have to back up sources and you have to explain, chop up things for people to understand what you're saying. That's how a debate works, hon. Who knows the definition of a debate? Who knows who can come up here and tell me what's the definition of a debate?
Well, now you're going on a tangent.
No, because what is the definition of a debate?
Why is it? I mean,
And I'm asking you a question. I'm asking is either gonna tell me or not. Are you gonna tell me or not? Look up it. Go look up.
Somebody put it in chat.
Dude, like, if you guys want to come up and like try to fact check me, come up. You want to fact check me? Come up here then. You guys keep taking yourself down yourself.
Yo, can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. Let him back up.
Okay, so Happy was bringing up the contingency argument, but there's a better argument called the transcendental argument for God, and this basically is that logic proves God, and not only good, like any God, but the Christian God. And I can explain why.
Let me go ahead and put the definition of debate in the description.
You got this, bro.
You can continue, dude. Nobody's talking over you.
But yeah, okay, so
you sound low key M.
First, logic is universal and it exists everywhere. So it's not physical. It's
Can we make smaller claims? Can you make smaller claims, please, and keep it short and cute? Thank you.
It's not a small
that he just started.
You're contradicting yourself. You have a big claim.
Shush. He's talking now, dude.
Okay, so logic is universal. So it exists everywhere, and it's not physical. It's immaterial and abstract. So and it requires a foundation. Grounded in something eternal, unchanging, and immaterial.
Dude is reading off something, dude. It's literally reading off something, dude.
Well, what am I reading off?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to figure out because you're mumbling. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say, dude. Spit it out. Spit out your claim. Spit out what you have to say so I can understand what you're saying. No, because if we're gonna debate, I have to hear what you're saying, hon. You can't just.
She's rage baiting, bro. She has to be rage baiting. There's no way. There is no way. She says make small claims. How is that possible?
Because I want to get everybody's opinion. So shush, please. I want everybody to get a chance to speak and say their opinions. I don't want people just going on a rant tangent. Thank you. Continue, dude. So I can, and please speak up.
You can turn my mic up if you can't hear me.
Okay, dude.
A logic requires a foundation, right? So it has to be grounded in something eternal and unchanging and immaterial. These are the requirements for logic, right? And
what are we trying to say?
It includes distinctions and relationships.
You're not gonna let people say their opinions. You're right. I'm being petty. Are we gonna spit it out, dude? So I'm trying to answer your question. I'm trying to make sure you're on the same page as I am. Spit it out.
Not even listening.
Google is sending you under heat wave, dude, or ChatGPT.
Send me the screenshot what I'm reading off. Please.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out because I don't know what you're saying, dude. You're just. So
Wait.
he like, dude, spit it out. Like, I'm gonna kick you down because you're making me mad now. Spit
You
it
don't
out.
believe in God because there's no evidence, but you don't have any evidence of him reading off something. That's kind of hypocritical, isn't it?
Shush, dude. Just shush.
You see, you're not genuine. Like we would argue if you were genuine, but you're not understanding our points and you
Just
shot me.
finish your friend. He doesn't even want to
He's
finish his
not
point because
even.
he already knows.
He's not even genuine.
And you're saying
Like
make small
I
claims.
believe him so much.
Are we gonna argue? Are we going to debate? I'm gonna let you up so you can hear me. Thank you. Like he just wants to argue with me and try to prove a point. Now make your statement, dude. Make your statement. Make your statement. Make your statement, hon.
My statement is God is real because first of all, there's so much evidence around you that you keep on looking at and you fail to understand that the evidence is all around you. Do you see the trees? Do you see the earth? Like that's all God's creation.
Stop talking over him. Thank
What
you.
did you even say?
I wasn't.
There's something I don't know. I just want to be able to hear everyone.
But
Thank you. So that was it? Can you continue or what?
Like, can you give me time? Thanks. But
dude.
So yeah, there's so much proof towards God existing because everything has to be made by someone. And I don't think that the universe was just a dot that decided to explode. Like, how did that dot get there? That's my question.
We don't know.
Okay, that's a question.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. What do you mean? How did that dot? You said dot.
Dot. Like
how did the dot?
Yeah, how did the dot from the Big Bang get there?
Good question. Trying to think what I can say to you.
Are you saying the Big Bang Theory isn't real?
Yes.
Okay.
But the Big Bang can coincide with the God.
Huh?
I do know. He just talked over me, dude. He's talking. He asked him a question, dude. I'm gonna let them have their time. People have to get their points across. Like I said, you said ask me a question.
So I asked you why or how.
Yeah. I'm making sure you hun, Jids, are you done? I understand why people say everything needs a creator though. Just because like we don't fully understand where the dot before the Big Bang theory, the Big Bang theory came from doesn't automatically mean it was a god. Science is still learning and saying God did it and where he like he made the trees and stuff like that. It's very like it stops them from asking more questions. Trees and earth are beautiful, but nature works through physical laws like gravity, evolution, chemistry. We don't need supernatural explanation to appreciate how things work.
So first of all, everything does need a creator. Second of all, just because nature can prove it by science does not mean that God isn't real.
True.
I have a question.
Actually, can I? Yeah, sure. What's your question? Go ahead.
That is so true, bro.
If everything needs a creator, then who created the creator?
You don't believe in God, dude? You don't believe in God?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, go ahead. Handle that.
If a creator,
I'm just trying to like moderate.
Me too. I'm trying to find a middle ground, dude.
So God just came into existence. Like you
truly believe that, man. You truly believe that.
Yes, I do believe that because my faith is
and
strong.
You would rather I'm talking now. You would rather believe. Thank you. You would rather believe that a God just pushed us on Earth and like spawned us here, but before you believe that the Big Bang Theory happened and literally created gravity, stars, all that stuff. You would rather believe that, You would rather believe a God just spawned us here, dude? That's very illogical.
I would rather believe that. Because there's like the Bible is our evidence. We have the evidence around us that we're looking at constantly. and you fail to see that. You fail to think that some fish decided, like,
not everything needs a creator, hon. I don't know what you even said.
but
that.
everything has a creator. Everything needs a
No,
creator.
it
So,
doesn't.
okay, so you're saying a chair can put itself together? Can a chair put itself together?
But people do that.
Exactly. So the people are the chair's creator. You think a human can just be put together?
Yes.
So you think on a barren earth, so just completely
Basically
barren,
saying
you
everything
think
is just
that
like made up,
water
like throughout.
and
Like she just think
so you
everything
think
is
it
not
just
true.
water
Everything
happened
is
to
real.
be
Like
on there?
every single
You
word
think
in
that
there
it was just like it just was made?
Good question. I'm gonna answer your question, right? Can I do that or no?
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm trying to come on, seriously, like, come on. You're comparing
No,
a
I'm just
chair to something. I'm talking.
yes,
You're
ma'am.
comparing a chair, something made by humans with tools and plans, to humans and water, like they magically appeared. That's ridiculous, dude. I'm talking. I'm talking. You're not gonna say you. I let you talk, so let me talk. That's disrespectful, dude. Thank you. Like chairs don't grow or change their own. Humans evolved bit by bit over millions of years through natural selection, not some magic designer snapping fingers and water. It's just molecules, plain science, as well as not a miracle, hun. Not a miracle. Stop treating everything like it needs a fantasy, dude. Explanation when nature actually works that way. It's frustrating how people jump to God did all these things
Okay,
instead of
so
understanding how things really happen, dude. That's mad weird. That's mad freaking unlogical, dude. I let him talk, so let me talk. That's very disrespectful, dude.
Thank you.
No problem, dude. I'm not even petty like that, bro. But don't talk over me, dude.
Because I was just like completely angry that it just happened. So can you please repeat your stuff? I'm sorry.
Dude.
So you said
you're completely angry, dude. Dude, this dude, bro. I'm sorry.
You said that I'm comparing a chair to humans. Yes, because a chair cannot just build itself. Humans cannot just.
I mean, not really, but
no, it can't.
A chair is created by a human, dude.
Yes.
Because it's carefully designed with specific purpose in mind. It's part of like our shape and assemble intentionally. But humans and natural things are not the same. Humans didn't suddenly appear out of nowhere. They developed gradually over millions of years through natural processes like evolution. We learned this already, dude. Evolution.
So,
look up the definition of evolution, dude.
I'm not looking at the definition of evolution because I don't believe in evolution.
I know you're not. So what's the definition of evolution?
There's evidence for evolution.
What's the definition of evolution? I'm asking you a question, dude. Okay, then.
I'm not going to look it up. So
he asks, how do they
comes,
evolve? Okay, I'm gonna get to that.
You're interrupting me. That's very disrespectful.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Now you know how it goes, dude.
So you said that a chair was created by humans for a distinct purpose through plans and all of this stuff, right?
Yep. I'm standing on it.
So God made us through distinct plans and a purpose in the world.
Come again. Sorry. I'm just reading something. What did you say?
So God made us humans with a distinct plan and purpose in life. So you can't just say that evolution was like what happens before evolution.
I answered this question already, but okay. You asked the question already. So you said, what did you say? You said God made us humans.
God made humans with a plan and a purpose.
I'm gonna answer your question. Now. Look, dude. Just because you feel like there's some grand plan, dude, doesn't mean evolution isn't real. Evolution isn't about denying purpose. It's about facts. Facts, dude. Facts, not just freaking philosophy. Saying God just pushed us here is like crazy. I'm gonna keep saying that. You can't keep saying that without evidence. It's just ignoring mountains of science, dude. Stop saying that, dude. It's this goes way far back than just saying Jesus and stuff like that. And do you believe somebody asked me this question every day? I mean, somebody asked me this question last night. What's to do Barca? Who knows what I'm saying? Barca, last name Barca. What's his name?
Who's Barca?
Dude, it's like he was ancient Greek god. Barca. Does anyone know?
Oh my goodness, Squid! Thank you so much,
dude.
I really appreciate that.
That's some pick me stuff to do, dude. That's so pick me, dude. But that's what I was saying.
Excuses.
Like I said, I'm talking. Who knows what I'm trying to say, dude? Hamma Barca.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Like, dude, this person does not know you guys. Stop doing that. It's mad weird, dude. Okay, back to what I was saying. Does anybody know what I'm trying to say? Barca. He was like one of you guys are Christians in here. Barca. No, nobody knows Barca in here. He was an ancient god.
Goodness
Whatever. I'm not
gracious,
even,
dude.
nobody says. Nobody
Thank you
knows
so much. That's crazy,
dude. You're so weird, Squid. You're so
Squid,
weird.
I really appreciate you, like so
dude,
much.
He's not gonna give it to you. He's not gonna put it in your mouth. Stop. That's what I was saying.
Squid, I just want to let you know that I don't know if you are a believer or not, but I just want to let you know that God loves you very, very much. I really appreciate you for those donations.
I think I'm perfectly normal, no, babe. I think you're crazy, dude. He doesn't know you, dude. Stop being a weirdo. Get a life. He's not gonna put his. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. You guys know what I'm gonna say.
We're getting off track.
Yeah, we're getting off track, dude. But back to what I was saying. So let me see. What we're talking about again. I'm sorry, I lost track of my mind because people want to be pick-me's in here. Back to what I was saying. So you guys really think God made us with a plan is enough, like to ignore millions of years of evidence showing evolution as well as science testing, as well as do you guys have science classes? I don't think you guys class if you guys think this. It's backed by mountains of proof from fossils, DNA, and biology. If you're gonna claim a plan, then show like some real evidence of hiding behind faith when science explains everything. Everything. It's millions of videos out there that are like showing everything, dude.
Okay.
Instead of just saying you don't have any proof of God being real, dude.
You're looking at all the proof.
Babe, I'm not.
The Bible literally says that there's no reason that someone should not believe in God because there's so much proof around you that He made this world. I'm not wrong.
If you're saying you're looking, I'm talking. If you're gonna say that, if you're saying you're looking at all the proof, then why ignore a huge amount of scientific evidence for evolution and natural processes, son?
Because because I feel like my faith is stronger than any amount of proof that comes towards me. Like, yes, there may be proof, but just because I don't believe in that proof, like just because I believe in that proof, yes, faith is my choice.
Sure, but don't pretend faith is the same as proof. Thank you.
You're welcome. But I honestly, I think. Oh, so we're interrupting again. That's very disrespectful.
Dude, that wasn't even me, dude. Whatever. Okay. My fault. Continue. Are you gonna continue? Or what?
So, I just want to say that you are clearly hiding behind the comfort of fear, and I just want to say thank you for letting me have here, and God loves you very, very much.
Of course, dude. No type of evidence at all. Just the Bible, like everything. So hiding behind faith. because it's comfortable and shields you from acting uncomfortable truth. That's just fear dressed up as belief, hun. Who wants to come up, dude?
Can you let EBK Tay up? Because I've been talking to him in the chat.
Yeah, of course. He can come up, dude. He's been talking. Yeah. So he asked me, can I answer your question? Wait. You asked the question to us. You asked the question. You asked the question. Can I answer it? Can I answer it? Thank you. You said, let me go scroll back up to the message. You said, how do they evolve? Evolution, boo. Evolution. I'm gonna keep. It always come back to actual things that have been proven. Through small changes in life, things over a long time. These changes are called mutations. You guys ever heard of a genetic mutation? Tiny differences in the DNA that happen naturally. Some of these changes can help an animal or a plant survive better in its environment. Those individuals with helpful changes are more likely to live longer and have more babies. Over many generations, these helpful traits become more common. This process is called natural selection, hun.
So, like, what do you
Do
think
you not
animals
know
came from?
Good question. You said animals?
Yeah, so, like, where do you think they came from?
Good question. I think they came from. I just said this already. Okay, sorry. Animals came from a long process of evolution as well, just like humans. Like started with like very simple single what is it, like organism billions of years ago. Over time these simple life forms changed and became more complex through natural selection and genetic mutation. It always comes back to genetic mutation, and as well as natural selection. It always come back to that because that's a real thing that has been proven. That's data. That's scientific, not just a freaking God saying doop 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 this, and you gotta just keep eating it. You guys are keep just eating it out. Of course, you guys are. Yeah. Exactly.
So you think the Bible was just like made up? Is this what you're basically saying? Like everything in the Bible, like 400, 500 pages, it's just like made up. Is that what you're basically saying?
A little bit. It always goes back to like my personal experiences. Dude.
I mean,
one second.
I mean,
I don't want to say that. Wait, you can talk, dude. You're good. I'm trying to, yeah.
I mean, like the story of the Bible. I mean, it's a story, and I mean, it could have been made up, for all we know. There's no evidence that it wasn't made up.
Okay, so what do you think happens when you die?
When you die, I
What do you
think.
mean?
I mean,
You
I don't
die,
know.
boo.
I'm agnostic.
So like, where do you think you go? So you think it's just darkness, like just pure darkness? You just think it's pure darkness?
Dead. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know what happens after you die. I mean, you could say like there's an afterlife.
It's people, babe.
That afterlife is heaven.
I'm talking now. Thank you. I'm asking a question. So people, I bet you have like plenty of people that like you guys have religious family members, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure everybody's on the same page. And then do you have religious family members that died? Correct?
Yep. Correct.
Exactly. And they worshiped him every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, prayed over their food every day, and they're still dead. That goes back into what I said. That goes back to what I said. Faith. You can say faith all you want.
Okay.
I know somebody that literally got killed. I'm talking. I didn't do that to you, dude. Thank you. You said, I'm gonna look you up, Zell and Bailey. 1 second. I had people that literally worshipped him, prayed over their food, prayed every day, woke up, prayed, went to sleep, prayed, woke back up, prayed, read the Bible every day. And I know my aunt, I loved her very much. I'm talking not to put this out there, like not to put this like pity or anything like this. Just like this is my personal experience. She was killed by her husband. Mind you, they were both Christians. They are both Christians. She got shot in the head on her birthday, hun. Goes back to what I said. You can believe him all you want, but you can still freaking die, dude. Why are we saying, and then why in the Bible, why are you having people pray and stuff like that when you're supposed to so-called in pain and suffering? I'll let you up, dude.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Bye, have a good one.
Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Dude? Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
Okay. So are you aware with
I'm with you.
Anselm's ontological argument?
What?
Are you aware with Anselm's ontological argument? You know what that is?
Not really.
Okay.
That's
So for everybody there,
sorry.
for everybody listening that's philosophically equipped, please let me have this moment. Please don't type anything about it. Okay. So imagine
Please
this,
don't go on
right?
a rant tangent, dude. Don't go on a rant tangent.
Okay.
Thank you.
So imagine the greatest conceivable being, right? It's essentially God, right? Imagine somebody that's.
Wait, you're talking about what topic are we talking about?
I'm talking about God. I'm gonna literally prove God to you. Okay. So imagine the greatest conceivable being, which is God, right? Imagine somebody that's all powerful, all knowing, all present, right? All loving, all this good stuff, right? Do you agree that in order for something to be all great, for something to be as great as possible, it has to exist?
Good question. 1 second.
So what do you think is better? A mom that exists in your life, or a mom that doesn't exist in your life?
What? A mom that exists or what?
A mom that exists in your life, or a mom that doesn't exist in your life?
Is this supposed to be a hard question or just to prove your point?
Well, it's essentially supposed to be a rhetorical question, unless you have some objections.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So good question. I'm thinking about it. A mom that exists, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, essentially, a mom is better if she exists, right? Because then she can actually take care of you. If she doesn't exist, and she can't take care of you, and her attributes don't matter because now she can't take care of you, right? So for this greatest conceivable being, he has to exist, right? Otherwise, he can't do anything, right?
Yep.
So now we've essentially established that if you're thinking of a greatest conceivable being, that also means he exists. Therefore, he exists. And if you say this greatest conceivable being doesn't exist, well, then you're not actually doing what I told you. You're not actually imagining a greatest conceivable being.
Sorry.
You're fine. But you understand it?
So can I answer that, or that was just like you talking?
Go ahead, answer.
Just because a mom exists to create a child doesn't mean the whole universe needs a mom or a creator. Moms are part of natural cycle of life, born from other humans. When it comes to the universe, it might work differently. Maybe it doesn't need a parent, quote unquote, the way living things do. Me personally, I know based on natural laws and evidence, not assuming something must exist just because we're used to causes in life every day.
Well, of course, just because you imagine something exists doesn't automatically mean it exists, right? If I just imagine mom that exists, and that only means that she can possibly exist. That doesn't mean that she actually exists. However, we're trying to think of the greatest conceivable being here, right? We're trying to think of the greatest thing possible, right? And we can think of something that is great. We can't think of the greatest conceivable thing that exists. We can think about that. And if you're not thinking about that, if you're thinking of a great conceivable being that doesn't exist, because you're saying he doesn't exist, then you're not actually doing what I told you. You're actually thinking of the greatest conceivable being that exists. So if you're thinking about the greatest conceivable being that exists, that means that he is the greatest conceivable being that exists.
Are you trying to make a point for me to believe him or something?
Well, I'm essentially literally giving you proof of God, right? Essentially, the greatest conceivable being actually exists. Therefore, in that greatest conceivable being, it logically follows that it is God. Therefore, God exists.
Okay, so being girl, that's her name, Barbie. So you believe in the Big Bang Theory, right?
Whoa. Let's not move on from what I told you, right? I'll talk about that later, but let's focus on this. So, are there any objections to anything I said?
Yes, it is. 1 second. I'm trying to see something real quick. You just went on a rant tangent, dude. I just forgot everything you just said. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You
So,
went about the bang bang. You went about, I don't know. I'm sorry. Can you like shorten it up, please?
Yeah.
Please.
So imagine the greatest conceivable being, essentially God. Imagine somebody all powerful, all this good stuff. Part of this has to be existence, because you can't be as great as possible without existing. So if you're imagining a great conceivable being that exists, then you are imagining the greatest conceivable being that actually exists. And if you're imagining, and if you say that wait, he doesn't exist, well then you're not doing what I told you to, right? So because we can imagine a greatest conceivable being that exists, that means that there is actually a greatest conceivable being that exists. Therefore, the greatest conceivable being exists. And logic follows that the greatest conceivable being is God, therefore God exists.
May I ask, why does it mean it exists? Because you think it exists.
Oh yeah, because if you say he doesn't exist, well then you're not imagining a greatest conceivable being.
Well, just because you imagine it doesn't
Dude,
mean
if you're trying to manipulate us,
just because you imagine it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, dude.
Well, of course not. But then again, if you keep on saying that, I'm just imagining it, therefore he doesn't exist, then you're still not doing what I told you to.
Well, I can imagine.
Can I ask you a question? I need to ask you something. You say there must be a greatest conceivable being because existing is better than non-existence, but why assume that this like being actually exists outside of our imagination? Just because we can imagine the greatest possible being doesn't mean it has to exist in reality.
Well, if you don't think it has to exist in reality, then you're not doing what I told you.
I didn't talk over you. Don't do that to me. Thank you. When you go on a rant tangent, I didn't talk over you. Imagine something perfect doesn't prove it's real. Also, if this greatest being has to exist because of the ideal alone, then why can't other impossible I said the word things to exist just because we imagine them. Thank you. You're talking over me. Thank you.
No.
I'm talking
again.
When you went over a rant tangent about Big Bang and all that type of stuff, I didn't talk over you. So don't do that to me. Thank you.
I didn't even mention Big Bang,
it.
but okay, whatever.
Didn't mention Big Bang.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I only mentioned it in response to what the bacon here said. I didn't say it had nothing to do with.
Yeah, it was to what I said.
You first tried to make a point and then you mentioned it. Yeah.
I responded to what he said. Wasn't actually mentioned, but whatever. Anyway, so
you added that in there though.
Whatever. You said that this greatest conceivable being that exists may not actually have to exist. Then you're not doing what I told you to. You're not actually imagining the greatest conceivable being, because part of the greatest conceivable being is that he exists. But you're not actually doing what I told you to. Does that make sense?
Okay. If we imagine conceivable being something so perfect that it can be surpassed, then it must exist. Why, dude? Because existence is a necessary part of being greatest. Like you said, greatest. If this being didn't exist, it wouldn't be the greatest possible being. Since being that exists is greater, then that one doesn't exist. So by imagining this greatest being, we are forced to accept that it must exist, baby.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the argument. This is literally proof that God exists.
So you have to believe it because you're saying
right. That doesn't prove anything that you said.
Okay.
So if we think it doesn't exist, wait. So if we think it doesn't exist, that means we're proving that it exists?
Yep.
No.
That's what I said.
If you're thinking of the greatest conceivable being that doesn't exist, then you're not actually thinking of the greatest conceivable being. You're not doing what I told you to.
True.
But if I'm telling you to think of the greatest conceivable being, then you have to think of something with all these attributes, including existence. Okay?
Well, that doesn't...
If you're thinking of something that exists...
Yeah, that's not answering the question. You just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
Because you're not
saying the same thing over.
You're doing the same thing. You're saying just because you think it exists means it exists. And when you said earlier the opposite.
Yep.
What do you mean the opposite? What are you talking about?
Who's talking to?
You said just because you believe it's something. Just because you believe something exists doesn't mean it actually exists. You said that. And now you're saying the opposite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
now you're trying to switch it up and manipulate.
If you're saying
now you're trying to manipulate our brains now, hun. Thank you.
So look. So if you imagine, say, like the begging hair guy, if you imagine that he exists, well, then he could possibly exist, but nothing about it shows that he necessarily exists. Right? I'm not thinking about. I'm not thinking about this bacon with all these perfect attributes. Right? You're just imagining a bacon that exists. So we can possibly exist, but that doesn't mean he actually exists. However, if you're thinking of the greatest conceivable being, well, then you have to think of something. You have to think of him including the attribute of existence. Otherwise, you're not actually thinking of the greatest conceivable being. I can think of a bacon that.
Dude, you're saying the same thing, dude.
Am I saying the same thing?
Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. A concept existing in some. I'm talking, dude. Stop talking over people. Thank you. A concept existing in someone's mind doesn't guarantee its existence in reality, hun. Just because you can imagine the greatest being, quote unquote, like you said, doesn't mean it actually exists outside of thought. That's what you need to understand. That's what needs to click inside your head before you like say something outside your mouth. Because like now you're getting confused. Now you're trying to manipulate the brain into thinking something it's not. Stop it, dude. Stop.
You said a lot of times that I'm repeating what I said, but the only one that's repeating what you said is you, because I already contended that. Because I told you that if you're thinking of something that doesn't, if you're thinking of the greatest conceivable being that doesn't exist, you're not doing what I told you to. You keep on doing the same thing, and you're saying I'm the one repeating my claim.
You're saying the same thing. You're not doing what I told you. You're not doing what I told you.
Wait.
I'm thinking hypothetically, babe. I'm thinking how you guys think all the time. You guys say these things, and I'm defending the not defending. I am having answers to the opposing argument. I'm not finna start thinking, oh, you're not doing what I told you. Like, no, dude, you don't get to just say that. If imagining something was enough to prove it exists, we all believe in countless impossible things, babe. Reality doesn't bend to what you want to be true. That's what needs to click in your head. I don't know what's not clocking to you. I don't know what's not going inside that little brain of yours, dude. She never has a real debate. She just argues cinematics and switches who she talks to every time. Babe, no, I'm not. I'm actually talking to this dude and trying to figure out his viewpoint, but he's saying the same thing over and over again. Yes, be respectful, dude.
I don't know
So,
what are you
I
guys
have a
talking
question.
about.
Let me
every day,
Every
You just
time you
assaulted
say
him.
that this greatest conceivable being doesn't necessarily have to
Who
exist.
insulted him?
Look.
You.
Every time you say this greatest conceivable being doesn't have to exist, you're not actually thinking of the greatest conceivable being. Okay?
Dude.
You're not actually thinking of him. Because in order to think of the greatest conceivable being,
I'm let you up, dude.
Look.
Okay.
Look. In order to think of the greatest conceivable being, you have to think of the greatest conceivable. You have to think of a being that includes existence. If you're thinking, okay, yeah, we can imagine a greatest conceivable being, we can imagine he exists, but it doesn't mean he actually exists, then you're not actually thinking of the greatest conceivable being. Because in order to think of the greatest conceivable being, you have to think of a being that actually exists. Does that make sense?
Okay. Zell.
No.
So, do you believe in one God?
That's irrelevant to what I'm talking about. I want to focus.
No, it's. I'm not. Whoa.
No,
I'm
it's
not
a
talking
question.
about
You're
only
either
you.
for it or not, dude.
Do you believe in one God?
Yes.
So, what about all the other religions, all the other gods?
I'm gonna get
They
to that in
can
a
think-
second, but first I'm gonna focus on this.
No,
We're
no,
not
no,
talking
no,
about
let me
that.
talk.
We're not talking about other religions.
Please. But if those other
We're not
religions,
talking about other religions right now, dude.
no. But if those other religions believe in an all-powerful thing, so how do they not exist? But yours exists?
I'll get to that in a second. First, I want to establish the argument to be true. All right, let's not switch different religions.
Yeah, because
first.
everyone
First,
believes
focus on
what
this.
he wants to believe.
No. Okay. So first, okay. Look, I understand that just because you imagine something doesn't necessarily mean that's true, right? Like I said, we can imagine a mom that exists. She would be better, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she exists, because all this means is that she can possibly exist, right? If we can imagine that she actually exists, and all that means is that she can possibly actually exist. However, she doesn't have any great attributes. Therefore, she doesn't necessarily have to exist, right? However, if we're imagining greatest conceivable being, well, then one of the attributes has to be that it actually exists. Otherwise, you're not actually imagining the greatest conceivable being. So if you are imagining greatest conceivable being, that means you're imagining a being that has existence and all these other great making properties. So if you're imagining a greatest conceivable being, if you're actually doing what I told you and actually imagining a greatest conceivable being, then you admit that this being actually exists. Otherwise, you're not actually imagining the greatest conceivable being.
But those other religions think the exact same thing. So why are you true? Why is your beliefs true but not theirs?
Okay. I'll show you in a second. First,
I'll let you guys up.
establish
Sorry.
this argument to be
Let you
true.
guys up.
If you don't establish the argument to be true, then I can't move forward. But if you do establish it to be true, I can move on to why it specifically confirms Christianity. I can do that with this argument. But first, you have to establish this argument is true. Any objections to anything I said?
No, but that doesn't.
Okay.
That doesn't answer. So
yeah, dude, you just keep repeating. I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
keep
wait.
you off,
Can I
dude.
talk,
I'm
please?
gonna
Because
keep
you're not
like,
contending. You're not
Wait,
contending.
wait.
Don't kick him
you're
off.
getting no.
I want him
He's
to
just
stand.
explaining. No, don't kick me off.
Look. If
Can you
you
kick
keep on
someone
saying that,
else?
okay, we can imagine that he actually exists, but it doesn't mean he actually exists. You're not actually thinking of the greatest
Yeah.
conceivable being. That's the problem. That's what you're not. That's what you're not understanding.
You're not under.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're not actually, look, I'll repeat this for like the 5th time, right? If you ever say that this being doesn't actually exist, then you're not thinking of the greatest conceivable being. In order for you to make an actual objection to this argument, you have to accept that the greatest conceivable being exists. Otherwise, you're not thinking of him. You can't object to that, unless you think that the greatest conceivable being doesn't have to exist. But existence is a great making property. Therefore, he exists.
Okay, let's say I don't believe that, but let's say that is true. You're not answering about the other people,
Right,
about
you're
the
not
other
answering
gods.
questions. You just keep
Can I
repeating
talk?
yourself.
Okay.
So,
No,
please let me talk, Zell.
Okay.
Please let me talk. I'm trying to get my point, and then you're talking. So you're saying if you can think of a all-doing, all-powerful God, that means it's true? Because if you're
If you're
thinking
thinking
of
of an
it, that means
all-powerful,
it's
all-everything
true.
God, that also means that you think that he exists.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're not thinking of it.
But what about the other religions that think of different gods?
Okay,
You're
I'll
saying
get
there's
that,
only
right?
one God.
Yeah. I can do that easily. Okay, so granting this argument, we've established that this God is all great, right? He's all powerful, all knowing, all loving. How many religions claim that this God has all these attributes? Realistically, only 3, which is Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. They're only ones that really accept this full classical theist notion. Every other religion has their own tweaks to the attributes of God, right? Realistically, these 3 are the only ones, right? However, because this God has all these attributes, I can also confirm that Christianity explains them the best, right? I can confirm that Islam and Judaism do not explain them the best, right? Specifically, I want to talk about more perfectness, right? For example, we see throughout Islam that whenever Muhammad does a specific action, whenever Muhammad is actually like, let's say marrying Aisha, right? We know Aisha, she's like,
Dude, do not go on a rant tangent, dude.
Do you want
You
me
gotta
to
get out and so I can hear other people's viewpoints. You have like 60 seconds for sure.
Do you want to listen to my viewpoint or not? If you want to listen to my entire viewpoint, you have to hear everything I say.
Dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a pill.
You're gonna what? How do I get this rating screen off of my screen, bro? But anyways, I don't want to argue this anymore. I'm actually atheist agnostic. I just wanted to try that on you, but you didn't really understand the argument. So
Dude, yeah, because you're like, yeah, whatever, dude.
you didn't contend to it, though. You really didn't do what I said. You really didn't contend to it well. The argument has a lot
debate,
of. The argument has a lot of flaws.
You press to hear 2 opposing sides.
What? Listen, the argument doesn't work. It ultimately has a lot of flaws, but you didn't point out any of them. You essentially just point out the most intuitive objection that people make, but that doesn't mean that it works. That doesn't mean that it's an actual objection.
Enter the poll, guys. I don't have time for this shit.
I'm already done. I'm gonna leave anyway.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Bye. Have a good one.
All right, I got something to say.
Very blottish. Thank you. I'm gonna let you up. So I'm not gonna let you up because you're just like very childish. You need to grow up. I'm gonna let you up, dude.
Okay. You got something?
Okay, yeah. Whoever, yeah. First serve, first come. First serve, whatever. You know what I mean.
Wait, so who believes in different stuff? I'm confused. There's so many people up here.
I don't believe in God. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go and run through. Who believes it? I'm gonna make a poll.
I do.
I'm gonna make a poll, dude. Don't even respond to it.
I do.
Okay, who believes
I'm gonna make
in
a poll,
God?
dude.
Because
Let's
I
just go
don't.
one by one. I think there's more people
Okay,
that
you
don't.
have to know how to back your claims up. I'm talking. You have to know how to back your claims up. Before you say you don't believe something and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And so on,
I
so on
know. I
forth.
got it.
Okay.
Okay, so 67%. So.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Let me go on mute.
Okay, go ahead. Who's going first? Just talk, whatever. So I can just clock whatever.
How is God real? I want to know. I want like a clear indication on how he exists.
Yeah, and don't go on a rant tangent, please. Thank
Please
you.
don't.
Remember.
I'm not here to argue, to debate. A debate and argument are two different things.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just because you're logically false.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just logical.
Okay, so do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
Do I believe
Not so
what?
much, kind of.
No, Bacon Nacho. I'm talking about the girl with the green crown.
I do
Oh
kind
my
of.
god, his profile is so cute.
I'm kind of
Look at
in
his
the.
profile.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Hey, who's
kinda in the
Christian
middle of
here?
That is mad cool. What, dude?
Who's Christian here?
Me.
Oh, we have some non-believers in here today. Okay. These people are all believers, besides from the girl with the green crown and me as well.
Yeah, so do you want 5,000 reasons?
Of why he's not
Legitimate
real. Or
reasons.
People are
he is
talking right
real.
now. Well, people are talking right now, dude. People are talking right now.
Okay, so
Thank
the
you.
girl with the green crown. How do you think like the world was created if you don't believe in the Big Bang Theory and you don't believe
No,
in
I
God?
said I'm on the edge of it. In reality, no one knows anything. But
Babe, you can't be on the edge of it with the debate, babe. You have to be either for it or not for it. You can't just be. It's like abortions. You're either for it or not. It's like voting for someone. You can't be. Oh, I like Trump, but I like Kamala. You have to pick one and stick to it. Thank you.
okay. Well, yes, I do believe in the Big Bang Theory. No, I do not believe in God.
Okay.
Why do you? Wait, you believe in it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so like, what do you think the Big Bang Theory is? Just tell me.
The Big Bang Theory is supposedly how that basically it's astronomy. So it's more so of how the universe was created. That's mostly it. But this really isn't about the Big Bang Theory. This is about if God is real or not.
I know.
And that's what I'm here for.
Because
Yeah, the Big Bang
I
Theory,
believe in
like,
my
consists of
religion.
that, hon.
I think God created the universe in my religion, but for people who don't believe in God, they think the Big Bang Theory is what created the universe. So now, since you don't believe in God, I'm asking you, do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
The Big Bang Theory just seems more logical than God himself.
And so, why do you think
in
that?
my mind, that's how it is. I feel like how can one man create a whole universe with just a snap of his finger?
A God is not a human. He's not human. He's a spirit.
Exactly, he's a spirit.
Yes,
what
he's
are you
he's omnipotent. He's omnipotent.
Prove that point.
What?
You just said he's not human.
at the same time.
Exactly, he's spirit, and he's.
Why I'm talking? He's not a human, but we're worshiping him though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are we praying for him when he's supposed to be ending pain and suffering?
Okay, so this
It's
is
a spirit.
this is where my debate comes
Yes.
in. Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
As God Himself, all these people who are dying, all these people who have died of illness, sickness, I thought He was there in sickness and health. I thought that He was supposed to be the one to heal and to do whatever is said in the Bible. Why are people dying? Why are people getting killed?
Yep.
He's supposed to be God, and He helps the blind see, and all this extra special power-like stuff. This is power. This is stuff you see in movies. Superhero stuff. I'm confused on why it's not happening now.
Okay, listen. So God created two humans, Eve and Adam, because then God made one rule. It was one garden. It's called Garden of Eden. He said you can't eat this fruit. It's called a apple. I can't remember what it was called, but because Satan he made Eve believe that she could eat it, and so now this is what caused something called sin, right? So now we feel pain, we feel sad and all that. We don't feel happy, well we do, but we feel depression, we feel depressed, and so now and then that's what made God. Well, he created heaven and hell because, well, somebody calling me. Hold up.
Yeah. So how did Satan get into the Garden of Eden?
Exactly. Okay. Like that is just me. Like all of it doesn't make sense. Everything you said, not
And
trying
let's
to
just
downplay.
let's just say he was real though. Why are we worshiping a person that is no longer here?
Right.
Praying, doing all this extra stuff. Let's just say he was here. Like I know Habla Barca, whatever his name is, historical feature, just like Jesus, but he had actual proof of him being alive. Like he's actually like
But Jesus was
proof, like
alive.
actually like historical.
Yes.
He probably was, but why are we worshiping him like he's like this perfect person?
Because
Or
people
like
are born into religions. As me, my parents are Christian. So the reason people are worshiping him is because it's a cultural thing. If you're African American,
yep, now they're
it's mostly Christianity
pushing
that you're
it
born
down
into.
kids' throat.
You're either
But
Muslim.
why is that the reason for people to put it down kids' throat though? It's pushed down a kid's throat at an early age.
It's
They shouldn't be
fear.
knowing. Okay, worried about it.
It's fear. It's fear of not knowing what death is. That's why the Bible was made. That's why it's man-made. It's fear. When your parents see me as a parent, I'm not saying I'm a parent, but if I was a parent and I had a child and I'm strong with Christianity, that's my fear of, oh my gosh, if I die, I don't know where I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna tell my kid this so they won't be scared of death. My mom did the same thing to me. And I was just like, I don't believe in it. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not gonna grasp my head around trying to wake up every day early in the morning to go to church to worship somebody that can't even help me at my lowest. I have to help myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more of what it is.
What kind of evidence do you guys need to believe that God does exist? Just one.
Wait 1 second. Let me ask him. Wait, let me go back to EBK. EBK,
Yeah, no.
dude. EBK, dude. Dude, you're gonna make a claim like that? He's AFK. Well, I'm gonna answer his question because he said, Adam. What is the story? It was like a woman.
Adam and
So I
Eve.
feel like the real story.
The real story. Oh, I mean everything.
Dude, stop talking, dude. Nobody talk over me when you make your spill. Don't talk over me, please, dude.
My fault. Thought you were done.
You're fine. You fine. You got. A woman talks to a talking snake, eats a fruit from a magic tree, and suddenly dooms all humanity to suffering. That's not moral failure. That's like a myth to build like control and stuff. And go back to like the sin stuff. Original sin makes no sense because unless the goal is to guilt. It's not about Eve. It's about keeping generations ashamed of being human, of thinking for themselves. If a child touches fire and learns it burns, we call it growth. Religions call it sin. Like, come on now, dude. Come on now. We have to know how to like differentiate the truth instead of just like doop, 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 this. Like, come on now, dude.
What's up?
Very unlogical.
What's up?
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Barbie? How you doing? Oh.
And she didn't murder. She didn't steal. She learned. She questioned. That's what the fruit represented.
What?
Knowledge. We're talking about the Adam. He's talking about Adam and Eve. How she bit the apple and like.
Actually.
No, I was saying.
Actually. So basically, Satan, in the form of a serpent, he said that the fruit would give them the power that God has, the power of all good and evil and knowledge and all that stuff, and that's why she took it. That's how the earth come about. God did that.
Let Aki on Dean and let him in.
All right. Keep it respectful, by the way. Let you back up.
Girl, what?
Think about that though. The serpent didn't die. The fruit didn't kill them.
What?
It opened their eyes. It gave them knowledge, hon.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Girl, first off.
Don't talk over me.
You
Thank
talked
you.
over me. Let me
The
talk.
story,
Let me talk.
because I'm answering your question.
You're
You're
telling
saying
me.
facts that's
Okay,
not
so
Yo,
true.
first
you
off,
The
literally just
story,
talked over her, bro. How does that make
I'm
sense? You just
talking.
talked over
I'm
her.
talking.
who?
Who talked over you?
You just talked over the girl. If you're gonna
Exactly.
if
Let
you're
me
gonna tell
talk.
Judge,
the if
judge,
you're gonna like talk
judge.
Let
over
me
the
talk.
girl,
Can
you
you
can't get
let
mad when she
wait,
talks over you.
Barbie. Can
You
y'all let
got
her
quiet,
Barbie?
Don't
Barbie.
don't get back down.
Barbie. Can you let somebody educated on this actually talk before you, as a person who doesn't
You're
believe?
not educated at
I'm
all,
more
though.
educated than you are because clearly you don't
You said
believe
the
in it.
fruit would give them the power to
If you were
decide.
educated, you would
Go
believe
in,
in it,
little
but you
bro.
don't. So
Go in, little bro.
let me talk.
Okay, go talk. Finish.
You're saying you're saying it gave him all the knowledge of what God's power. It didn't. That's what he said it would. It didn't, and that's why they got in trouble. And that's how it's demonstrated.
Does it justify that every single person who lives gets original sin though?
What'd you say?
Does it justify that every single person that lives is basically already born with the original sin? Does it justify that just because Eve ate apple?
We've all sinned.
Yeah?
We've all sinned.
Great. So, but you know that the original sin is just expiated by Jesus, basically removed by Jesus.
Yeah, it's all sin.
And every single even the baby has the original sin. How is it fair?
What'd you say?
How is it fair that even newborns have the original sin?
Because right when you're born, that's what it says in the Bible. Right when you're born, you have sin. And they wanted to like you act like they just wrote a book, like some random person just wrote a book. That's not the truth. It's historic. It's historic. It's biblical. Biblical is
Sure.
historic.
Yeah, sure. Completely historic, but so kids, babies have sins. They don't even understand what they're doing, yet they still have sins.
You're born with sin.
You're born really crazy.
You're born because
It's very
everybody's
just.
gonna.
It isn't like educate me on this part. I'm not sure when does the original sin get removed?
You can't remove sin. You already sin, and you sin like every day. So
how can you remove the original sin?
You can't. It's already done. You can't remove something that's already done.
I had a question. How could it be a sin if they didn't know if it was wrong yet?
No, they knew.
Isn't that like
No.
punishing?
They
I'm
knew.
talking.
They knew. Sorry.
Isn't that like punishing? I'm talking. Isn't that like punishing someone for like breaking a rule before they knew the rules existed?
Actually, I'm gonna fact check you on that. God told them never to eat from the fruit from a tree in the middle of the garden, and they knew that. They just did it anyways. That's sin. That's blatantly
Yeah, but
disobedient.
why are we paying for their sins? Why are we paying for their sins? That's what they did. That doesn't make sense.
Exactly. And then everybody passed on from him did like the same thing. They all lied, stole, cheated. That's why he flooded the earth to take it away. But it didn't take it away because everybody's still sinners.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me answer your question now. If God didn't want them to eat the fruit, why make it look good? Why put it in the middle? Right where they see it every day. Why make it tempting, accessible, and deadly, and then blame them for being curious? And more than that, if Adam and Eve didn't yet know good from evil, how could they even understand disobeying was wrong? That's like putting a loaded gun in a playroom, punishing a toddler for pulling the trigger. Come on now, dude. That's the same thing. Stop being dumb from the truth. It's the truth.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. If you look at a bank, you're not gonna say, I'm gonna rob that. You wanna know why? Because there's laws set in place that you should not do that. It's a sin that you should not steal. And like that's like the same thing. That's what you're saying right now. Like there are laws, and that's the same thing as sinning. You're sinning. You're stealing. It's rules set in place that you put. That's like common sense. You should not do that.
Dude.
Under conditions for sinning in Christianity.
What does that have to do with Adam and Eve, though? You brought it up. That they didn't know.
That wasn't already.
Shush! You're so loud. Shush! They didn't even know what wrong was. That whole point, they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil until after they ate the apple. So how can you blame them for sin when they didn't know?
They had to, but they could.
You're talking over me. Thank you. It's like punishing a blind man for noticing a stop sign. Like, dude, God said don't eat the fruit, but didn't give them ability to fully understand why. Not until after they ate it. So, was it really a test? No shade.
Yeah, it was a
Because
test.
like you're so loud. Oh, girl, shut. You're so loud for no
Girl,
reason.
you're literally
You don't have to be
talking.
more loud.
Oh no, you're a hypocrite. You say
Yo,
don't talk over. You talk.
you're
Shut
just
up.
loud, dude.
Shut
You're
up.
just loud. You're just being loud to make your point
Shut
more
up.
noticeable. Like,
excuse me.
You don't have a
I'm
good
gonna keep
point. You
talking.
don't have a good point. Shut up.
May I talk?
Let other people talk.
I do have a good point. You interpreted my whole. You literally moved over my whole statement.
Yeah.
If God didn't want them to eat the apple, why make it look good?
I mean,
Why put it in the middle?
it's
Right?
simple. He
I'm
gave
talking.
everyone their
I'm
own.
talking. You're gonna keep talking over me. Thank you.
May I?
Why make it look good? Why put it in the middle? Right where they see it every day. Why make it tempting, accessible, and
Please,
deadly?
bro, like,
And then blame them for being curious. That's what I'm asking you. Answer that or no. Are you gonna answer or no? Are you gonna just keep being
I got something to say.
weird?
Okay, so
Yeah, please.
when we were all created, God
I'm
gave
not
us
on the
free
best host.
will.
I'm not on the best host. Thank you.
So he gave them the will to be tempted by sin. And there can't be good without bad. If everyone had cancer in the world, then it would be normal. That means cancer wouldn't be that bad. There has to be good for bad. You wouldn't know what bad means if everything was just good. You wouldn't know what good means unless everything's bad.
Dude, okay. Let me just go ahead and like make you understand this. What does free will even mean if they can't tell from good from evil yet? That's what I'm asking. If everything was perfect and good in Eden, how would Adam and Eve even understand what evil was? That's what I'm asking. How would they know how to not disobey?
That's why
And
they
they
got
didn't know
tempted.
what disobedience was. That's what I'm asking you, though.
Can I say something?
You can't choose between good and evil if you didn't know what evil was, hon.
Yes, you don't know what good is without bad.
So are you for it or against it? I'm confused.
Well, before
question mark.
I was thinking I was against it, but now hearing all of your guys' claims, I might be with it now.
You're the who said that? Who said that?
Are you gonna kick me?
You're either gonna be for it or not for it. You can't just say I'm gonna get one of y'all out of here, dude, because I'm trying to hear other people and
I've been the only.
Who wants to talk?
I'm trying to.
Who wants to talk, dude?
Me.
Yo, can you
Go
rise
ahead.
Blood up, bro? Like, she's making a bunch of claims in the chat, so it'd be better if I...
What? I'm just saying if okay, I'm gonna let her up. Sorry.
Wait, I'm confused. So I said that the Bible's man-made. They said there has to be evidence. There's evidence everywhere. It's on Google. You can look it up. It's on websites that the Bible is
Okay, well, if
man-made.
you're gonna
My
make
question
an...
is
Yeah,
this:
if you're gonna
if
make
it
an
wasn't
argument...
man-made and made by, stop talking over me because I wasn't talking over you. Thank you.
Dude, you don't get to talk over her.
If the Bible wasn't man-made and made by humankind, then who made the Bible? Am I tripping?
It was
And once again, the person that I asked has yet to answer my question. So I'm confused.
Right. Okay, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just gonna... Oh my... Can I reply? Yeah, it's just gonna be the case that if you're gonna make an argument, you can't...
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
person. Okay, my bad. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, if you make a claim, you're gonna have to justify it. You don't make your interlocutor to search
Are you saying
search up.
the Bible?
You guys can hear me.
You're gonna talk over people.
Yeah, like there's
I
gonna
can't
be a
hear you. Can you repeat that
distinction.
again?
Yeah, there's gonna be a distinction
Stop
between.
talking over people so people can hear. Mute yourself.
All right, you guys can add me. You guys can hear me, right?
Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a distinction between someone who writes a book and someone who authors a book.
And she talks
And I just want to
forever.
make sure, like,
Because it's not your turn to speak yet.
Yeah, I just want to make
I
sure
was
you know the
hungry after getting a
distinction
lunch of them.
between those two. So can you tell me what the distinction is between writing and authoring?
Dude, won't even let me speak. I asked y'all if y'all
Bible.
I gotta check my chat.
Yeah, we heard you, dude.
Yeah.
But you were talking over people.
Me
So I
too.
couldn't hear
Me
you.
I'm
too.
lost by your question. There's too many people talking, and I'm trying to comprehend what's going on. I said that the
Yeah,
Bible
you
was
want me to
man-made.
ask again?
You said your claim was. Oh, hold on, because now I'm confused on where we went from me saying the Bible is man-made to me asking you who necessarily made the Bible, and you didn't answer that
Yeah,
question.
so the author is going to be the God, because it's going to be the inspired word of God. And I'm not even a Christian, but I'm just letting you know, because like I just don't like when people like make claims in the chat and just don't justify it. You're just rage baiting. But either way, like yeah, it's going to be authored by God and written
Yeah,
by man. That doesn't
whoa,
imply it's
one second. Sorry. It's not rage bait. We don't say it's rage bait when you guys are saying, you need to do this, make sure we're doing this. It's not rage bait. We can say our opinions. Just because we don't have the same belief as you doesn't mean we're rage baiting.
Hey, yo, you talked over him, by the way.
I'm just saying it's.
Yo,
No, I talked over you
that's
because I
funny.
don't like that. Don't say we're rage baiting.
Yeah, I mean,
We're having a.
it
I
is
mean, it doesn't
kind of
matter if you like what he says.
Hey, you told us how to know that the Bible is
Yeah, she
man-made.
talked over
a
me,
debate.
so
A debate is where two people are having an opposing argument. Let us do that. Stop saying it's rage bait.
yeah. Can you?
Nobody else is doing that.
For real.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm implying that it's a bit arrogant to like make. Yeah, it's gonna be arrogant to make like a baseless assertion in chat. Like, there's really no need for that. I mean, if you can't justify the claim yourself besides saying your grandma was a pastor, then I don't think you should like mention it in the first place. I'm not saying people shouldn't like give out their opinion. Yo, don't interrupt. It's like you're
Thank you.
like
Not
shouting
continue.
at me for
You don't talk over people. Stop talking over
interrupting.
people.
Right. So
Real talk.
Barbie shot.
yeah, right. So if you can't justify your claim, don't make it in the first place. Like I have no problem with you like mentioning your opinion, but don't.
Like
Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And this is Goku Black Roblox. I mean, Goku Black
is that
Gaming,
essentially
Roblox
present
Gaming, whatever.
themselves again
I
because
forgot
of
the channel.
societal standards.
Yeah, Roblox
They
Gaming.
want to present themselves as
This
best
is
as they can as the gender
my
they
first live
identify
stream,
as.
and
And so this is why starting